Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the first episode of Project eDream under Pre-Calculus. I am your teacher, reviewer for this session to discuss with you the equation of a circle in standard form. Okay, so our objective for this session is to determine the equation of a circle given its radius and center and its diameters and points. Titingnan natin kung paano ba natin gagamitin kapag binigay sa atin yung radius at center o kaya yung endpoints ng diameter para mahanap ang equation of a circle in standard form. Okay, so let's begin. Let's recall that the equation of a circle in standard form is the same as the center radius form of the circle in the form the quantity of x minus h squared plus the quantity of y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So, ano nga yung h and k dyan? Ang h and k is yung tinatawag natin na center and r is the radius. So, if you are given the coordinate of the center, yung x coordinate siya yung h, then yung y coordinate siya yung ating k. And then r, syempre, that's the radius. Okay, let's continue. So, let's have this example number 1. Let us try to determine the equation of a circle in standard form given that its radius is 4 and its center is located at -1, 3. So, mapapansin natin dito, lantarang ibinigay yung radius at center ng ating circle. Let's try to write down the equation of a circle in standard form. So, ayan po siya based from what we have discussed from the previous slide. And then, binigay na agad sa atin ang center. So, ang h natin yung first point, that is -1. And then, k is the second point, which is 3. And then, the radius is given as 4. So, h is -1, k is 3, and r is 4. So, since alam na natin yung h, k, and r, then we can have direct substitution to our equation of the circle. So, we will have the quantity of x minus -1 squared plus the quantity of y minus 3 squared equals 4 squared. Ipinalit lang natin yung values na nakuha natin sa given. Okay? So, ang goal kasi natin, hanapin natin yung tatlong yan, si h, k, and r. Once they are found, isa-substitute lang natin yan sa ating equation of a circle in standard form para makuha na natin yung hinahanap natin. Okay? So, if we simplify that, we will have x plus 1 squared plus y minus 3 squared is equal to 16. As you can see here, yung minus -1 na nandito sa tabi ng x ay naging plus 1. It's because of the rule of subtraction of integers. And then, yung 3 dito, naalis na yung parenthesis since that is just positive. And then, 4 squared became 16 because you wanted it to be in simplest form. And this will be our answer for this question. Okay? I hope that is clear. Let's have the second example. So, our second example is given in this equation. The equation of a circle in standard form which passes through 4, 2 and center of -2, 2. So, kanina, binigay na sa atin direkta kung ano yung radius. Dito sa part na to, medyo kakaiba. Kasi binigay yung center pero wala yung radius. Instead, ang binigay sa atin yung isang point na dinadaanan ng circle. So, let's try to go back with the concept of the circle. Kung meron binigay na point sa circle, tapos binigay yung center, di ba kapag pinag-connect natin yung kanyang points, ang tawag natin doon ay radius. So, given here that the center is -2, 2, pwede nyo na pong isulat kaagad that h is -2 and k is 2. But r is still missing. So, we have to find r in order for us to find the equation of this particular circle. So, para mahanap yun, i-visualize muna natin siya in coordinate system. So, dito, let's try to locate first for -2. Yan yung point, yellow, na nandito, na dadaanan daw ng circle. So, dyan yan. Tansya-tansya na lang natin. So, nasa quadrant 1 yun. And -2 naman ay nasa kaliwa. Ito yung point green dito. Ayan. As you can see here, it's in quadrant 2 because of the signs of our coordinates. And so, if we try to connect these two, and then we plot the circle, ganyan yung itsura niya, indicating right away, di ba, na ang ating radius ay yung pinagsimang yan. Ibig sabihin, yung distansya mula sa green point up to the yellow point. That means, that hahanapin natin yung distance between these 2 points. And we will use the distance formula for that. So the distance formula is the square root of the quantity of the second coordinate of x minus the first coordinate of x plus the square of the difference of the second coordinate of y minus the first coordinate of y. Okay? So dito, kahit alin na yung i-assign ninyo as our x sub 1 and y sub 1, at saka yung x sub 2 and y sub 2, as long as you have the proper pairs. So ang pairing natin, yung 4, which is the first value for x, the second value for x is negative 2, kaya po negative 2 yan. So from here, and then yung y natin na una ay 2, pangalawang y is still 2. So ganyan, sinubstitute lang natin directly to the distance formula. And if we simplify that, 4 minus negative 2 is 6, while 2 minus 2 is 0. So if we get the square of that is 36 plus 0, so that is still 36. And the square root of 36 is 6. And that would be our radius. So ang r na natin ay nakuha natin. So kompleto na yung h, k, and r. Yun lang naman ang hahanapin natin para ma-solve ang ating equation of a circle in standard form. So in this case, pwede na nating isalpak yan sa ating center radius form or sa standard form. So pag sinalpak natin yan, the final result would be the quantity of x plus 2 squared plus the quantity of y minus 2 squared, which is equal to 36. O bakit na siya nag-equal sa 36? Kasi nga po, 6 squared, that is the radius that we have solved. And so that is 36. Okay? So let's move on to our next example. So what if our next example naman is given naman yung endpoints ng diameter. So kanina, given ang center with a point, center with the radius. Now, given naman ang equation ng circle, hanapin natin kapag given ang endpoints ng diameter. So mahalaga, marunong tayo, no? So ibig sabihin, pag given ang endpoints ng diameter, hindi natin alam yung center, hindi natin alam yung radius. So wala lahat yung tatlo. Kailangan nating hanapin yung tatlong yan. So, to do that, we need to get the distance between these 2 points. Kapag nakuha natin yung distansya nung magkabilaan na endpoints ng diameter, yan yung diameter mismo, yung sukat ng diameter. Ano ba yung diameter? Yan yung doble ng radius. So, mahalaga na mahanap natin yan. Okay? Also, mapapansin nyo dito sa bandang kanan ng inyong screen, nandito naman yung midpoint. Ibig sabihin kasi, kung endpoints ng circle yan, pag hinanap natin yung gitna ng endpoints, nandun yung center. So, ang midpoint formula po natin ay naandito sa inyong screen. X sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, tsaka y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. So, we need to substitute that. So, ang x sub 1 natin ay 4 plus 2, which is our x sub 2 over 2. So, that is just 6 over 2 or 3. Yung isa naman sa y, negative 3 and 1. If you add that, that's negative 2 over 2. So, that is negative 1. So, we have found already our center. So, ito na yung HK natin. 3, negative 1. Okay? So, balik tayo dito sa distance formula. Hanapin natin yung sukat ng diameter by substituting all the values. So, ganun pa rin. X sub 2 is 4, x sub 1 is 2, y sub 2 is negative 3, y sub 1 is 1. So, if we solve for that, simplifying that, 4 minus 2 is 2, squared, negative 3 minus 1 is negative 4, with a square outside. So, if you simplify that, that is 4 plus 16. So, ang square root ng 4 plus 16 is, that is square root of 20. Ang simplified form natin for square root of 20 is 2 square root of 5, which is our diameter. So, ang diameter, hindi natin kailangan. Kailangan natin ay radius. Ang radius natin, kalahati ng diameter. So, if we divide the diameter by 2, we will get square root of 5, and that would be our radius, kasi nga po kalahati. So, meron na tayong center, meron na tayong radius. Pwede na nating isalpak sa ating center radius form. So, ang h natin ay 3, ang k ay negative 1, at ang radius ay square root of 5. So, that would give us the quantity of x minus 3 squared plus the quantity of y minus negative 1 squared, which is equal to the square root of 5 squared. So, simplifying that, that would give us the quantity of x minus 3 squared plus y plus 1 squared, because minus naman yan, so plus na siya. And then square root of 5 squared is equal to 5. And this would be our answer for this question. Okay? So nagbigay tayo ng examples for different procedures and for different types of problems that we can encounter involving center radius form or the standard form of the circle. And I hope that this video lesson was able to help you visualize and familiarize yourself with this topic. So if you have further questions, you can send it in the comment section here. Please also subscribe in the MTM channel and click the bell button for you to be able to see the latest video updates from Project Dream. So again, this is Sir Ray from Highway Hills Integrated School, hoping you to be safe always. God bless and keep safe.